Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 1. And to this question, the instructions say we choose the option that is most opposite a meaning to the word italicized, and the word italicized is ignore. Ignore is the italicized word, and the sentence say he advised his wife to ignore visitors. He advised his wife to ignore visitors. Option A say attend to. B say eavesdrops on. C say great. D say meddle with. E say quarrel with. Of course, when we talk of the opposite of ignore, quarrel with cannot, and as a matter of fact, indirectly, quarrel is synonymous to ignore too. Yes, it's synonymous to trouble. Then when we talk of meddle with, means to go with or up with. Then great has to do with salutation. Then eavesdrop has to do with to hear a conservation. To hear a conservation. Question. One is that one is not intended, and so the opposite of ignore is attend. So when you ignore somebody, you don't ignore means no attention, and the opposite will be attention. So option A is correct. So attention, he advised his wife to give attention to visitor. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 2, and the instruction to this question says we should choose the word that is most nearly opposite a meaning to the word in italicized, and the word that is italicized is a solution. A solution is the word that is in italicized form, and the sentence say there is always a solution to every problem. There is always a solution to every problem. Option A say cure. B say a cure. B say a disadvantage. B say a undo. D say remedy. E say an answer. An answer is synonymous to solution. It's the same thing as solution. Remedy is the same thing as solution. Remedy is the same thing as solution and answer. So undo simply means barrier or problem. Then cure means solution. So you can see the only option that is different from the list of options provided is option C. So option C is correct. So it simply means that there is always a order to every problem. Although order means problem, but the opposite of solution is odd, which is barrier or problem. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2020 English Objective Pass question number 3. And the instruction to this question says we should find the word that is most nearly opposite meaning to the word in italics. And the word that is italicized here is criticized. The word that is italicized here is criticized. And so the sentence says the man criticized his son publicly. The man criticized his son publicly. The man criticized his son publicly. And the option here says blame, faulted. Option B. Option C say honored. Option D say praised. Option D say rewarded. And when we talk about blame is the same as criticized. Yeah, same as criticized or faulted. That is 5. Then faulted is the same thing as criticized. Then honor means respect. So honor cannot be the direct opposite to criticism or criticized. Then reward means motivation. Reward has to do with motivation, but praise has to do with eulogized. So you can say the man eulogized his son publicly. So praised is the word that is direct opposite to the given, or that is nearly opposite to the word in italicized. And of course, praise is the correct option. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Pass question number 4. And the instruction to this question says we should choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the meaning that is in italics. Then and the word here is revealed. And the sentence say Mrs. Olajide revealed her husband's secret to her friends. Mrs. Olajide revealed her husband's secret to her friends. Now, revealed means to open. Yes, open up or expose when you say mentioned means expose. Mention means expose. Mention means disclosed. So you can see that this one cannot be. Then discuss is the same thing as mentioned. So it cannot be. Then disclosed is the same thing as exposed. So it cannot be. So conceived means to hide. So conceived is our correct option. Option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Pass question number 5. And the instruction to this question says we should choose the word the option that is most nearly opposite a meaning to the given word, and the given word there, which is our focus, is indifferent. Indifferent. Then the sentence says the chairman is indifferent to the plight of the workers. The chairman is indifferent to the plight of the workers. Option A say apathetic about, B say aware of, C say concerned about, D say undisturbed about, E say unsympathetic to. Now, when we talk about indifferent, indifferent is the same as pathetic. Indifferent is the same as being pathetic. Being pathetic, so it cannot be. Then when we say aware of, that is he has the knowledge of. Then when we say concerned about, concerned about is the opposite of indifferent. Then when we say undisturbed about means not concerned. When you are not concerned about something, or unsympathetic. And then when we say talk of unsympathetic is unsympathetic means undisturbed, or lack of concern, and so on. So the only word that's the ordinary opposite meaning to this word called indifferent is concerned about, because indifferent means lack of concern. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2020 English objective past question number 6, and the instruction to this question say we should choose the word that is most nearly opposite a meaning to the word in it, and the italicized word here is an incredible. The sentence said the lady narrated an incredible story to the police. The lady narrated an incredible story to the police. When we talk of incredible, means unbelievable story. Then so option A say a laudable, B say a laughable, C say ludicrous, then D say a plausible, E say an interesting story. A story that is interesting is the same thing as incredible. And a story, when a story is plausible, means acceptable, and anything that is unbelievable is what? Unacceptable. So when we talk of this, we talk of unacceptable or incredible. Then laughable, that is jokeable. Then what we call laudable You can say noise. You can talk of noisable and so forth. But the word that is opposite or nearly opposite in meaning to incredible is what we call plausible, which is acceptable, because anything that is incredible is unacceptable. So why plausible means acceptable. So opposite of acceptable is unacceptable. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 7, and the instruction to this question says that we should choose the word that is almost opposite in meaning to the italicized word, and the italicized word is futile. When something is futile means unproductive, and the sentence say Akpan made a futile effort to redeem his image. Akpan made a futile effort to redeem his image. A. Frantic. B. Fruitless. C. A worthwhile. D. An ineffective. D. An unwarranted. And when we talk of futile, we have said that it's unproductive. So, and anything that is fruitfulness is also futile, is also unproductive in nature. Then ineffective is also known as futile. Then unwanted mean not is also known as futile. But what white means something that is productive. It also means something that is effective in nature. So to this, option C is the opposite to this particular word. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure that you subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 8, and to this question the instruction here says we should look for the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word that is italicized, and the italicized word here is meager. Meager simply means small or little. That is meager. Then and the sentence say she can hardly survive on her meager earnings. She can hardly survive on her meager earnings. Option A say large, B say limited, C say minimal, D say moderate, E say scanty. Scanty means few. Moderate means normal. When something is moderate, is normal. The minimum means small or little. Then limited means few or little, and then large means big. So when we look at this option, the only option that is different that can also replace meager, and we say that meager is small and the opposite of small is big. So and large represents, or large can replace small, or and then serve as the opposite of small. Therefore large is our correct option in this question. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 9. And the instruction to this question says we should choose the word that is almost opposite in meaning to the word that is italicized. And the italicized word here is called elated. And when we talk of elated means joy or joyfully or happy. And the sentence say Mrs. John was elated by the birth of her child. Mrs. John was elated by the birth of her child. Then option A say depressed, B say excited, C say happy, D say irritated, E say troubled. And when we talk of trouble is synonymous to worried. Then irritated simply means something that is annoyed. And when we talk of happy is same as joy or to be elate. Then excited is same as joy or elate. Then depressed means sad. So, and the word that can actually, we are looking for the word that can actually serve as opposite. When we talk of sad, then we have happiness. The opposite of sad is happy or happiness. The depressed simply means sad or sorrow, and so on and so forth. So, option A, which is depressed, is our correct option. So, option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question, question number 10. And the instruction to this question says that we choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word that is italicized. And the word that is in italicized form is fake. And when we talk of fake means fake simply means not true. Yes, not real, something that is not real. Then, and the sentence say the pharmacist sold fake drugs to the patients. The pharmacist sold fake drugs to the patient. Option A say adulterated, B say effective, C say expired, D say genuine, E say potent. And when we talk of potent, something that is potent has strength. So the word strength. So when we talk of genuine means something that is real. When we talk of expire, that is outdated. Something that expire is outdated. Then when we talk of effective, we mean something that is strong. When we talk of something that is outdated, it means something that is impure, or something that is fake. So the only word that can actually serve as the opposite of the word fake here is genuine, because we say fake means not real and we have real. So this serves as the opposite of this serves as the opposite. So option D is correct, which is genuine. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Morning, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 12. The instruction here says complete each of these following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. Question number 12, the sentence here says, while on the plane the dash attended to us. While on the plane the dash attended to us A. Airline pilot. B. Crude head. C. Flight attendant. D. Flight officer. E. Plane supervisor. When we talk of plane supervisor, means somebody who check the activities activities going on in the plane. Then flight officer is a person who 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 whisper to the pilot in case of emergency. The flight attendant is a person who serves the people, that is passenger, passengers on the plane. So there are people that, so it's a person who attend. Then crew head is the leader of the crew or workers. Crew means collection of workers or staff. Then airline pilot is the pilot of the plane. So by this analysis, the person who attend to them by this statement is flight attendant. So while on the plane, the flight attendant attended to us. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Morning, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 15. To this question, the instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. And to this sentence, the sentence says the dash knocked out his opponent in the third round of the busk. The dash knocked out his opponent in the third round of the bust. Option A, athlete. Option B, boxer. Option C, cyclist. Option D, driver. Option E, swimmer. So first and foremost, option D and E are out of content, because when we talk of driver, it means somebody who drive a car. When we talk of swimmer, somebody who is professional in swimming. So we cannot debate with option D. And then when we talk of cyclist, a cyclist is a person who rides bicycle. So a buster is a person who engage in boxing or who busk. Then an athlete is a person who engage in activities sport activities like running, swimming, and so on and so forth. So the word that actually give us a sense of definition of knocking out one's opponent on stage is boxer. So we can say the boxer knocked out his opponent in the third round of the bout. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 16, and the instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E. We are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20, and question number 16 says the dash is to be reviewed by the legislature. The dash is to be reviewed by the legislature. Option A, Constitution. Option B, Decree. Option C, Edict. Option D, Law. Option E, Ordinance. Now I want to talk of option E, which is Ordinance. Ordinance is the same as custom or norms of the people. Of the people. So legislature cannot actually review what we call ordinance or norms, or because it is part of the culture of the people. Then when we talk of law is principles that gov the people of a country. That is law. Then edict is a law made by a military governor is called edict. Then decree is a law made by a military head of state. Then constitution is the document that contains all the laws of a state. So the legislature or legislative arm of government can only review the constitution. So it is better say that the constitution is to be reviewed by the legislature. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. You're welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 17, and the instruction to this question says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E. So we are using this instruction to answer question number 11 to 20, And the sentence yes in number 17 says the dash engineer was awarded the contract to rebuild the collapsed bridge. The dash engineer was awarded the contract to rebuild the collapsed bridge. Option A say architectural, B say chemical, C say civil, D say mechanical, E say structural. And when we talk of engineering, structural has to do with building, that is building engineer, that is structural building engineer. Then when we talk of mechanical, has to do with motor or moving electronic engineer. Then when we talk of civil engineer has to do with building of roads and bridges. Then chemical engineering has to do with industrial engineer. Then architectural has to do with building engineer. So the dash engineer was awarded the contract to rebuild the collapsed bridge. So by this explanation is option C, which is civil engineer. So we can say the civil engineer was awarded the contract to rebuild the collapsed bridge. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco, year 2019 English objective past question number 18, and the instruction here say complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E. So we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20, and question number 18 say James uses the dash to water the lawns. James uses the dash to water the lawns. Option A say dropper, option B say filter, option C say shower, option C say sprinkler, options E say strainer. So when we talk of dropper is a short glass tube. And then when we talk of filter is a device containing measuring medicine. Then we talk of shower is a device used to spread water on one's body. Then strainer is a device to spread to spread water on plant. The Superlife is a device with many holes, but by this question the correct option here is sprinkler. So sprinkler is, so James uses the sprinkler to water the lawns. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 19. The instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. And the sentence here says mommy cut the chicken with a dash knife during lunch. Mommy cut the chicken with a dash knife during lunch. Option A, bread. Option B, carving. Option C, clever. Option D, palette. Option E, peering. And as we all know, option A cannot be, because mommy cannot cut the chicken by using bread, and mommy cannot also cut the chicken by using carving. Mommy cannot cut the chicken by using clever. Mommy cannot cut the chicken by using peering. Peering simply means what we use in cutting grassland. So option what we use in cutting on, it is a, let's say, a device on the dining table. So what we use in cutting chicken on the dining table is palette. So it is palette that mommy use. So you can say that mommy cut the chicken with a palette knife during lunch. So it's what we call palette knife. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 20. So to under this instruction, this is the last question we'll be considering under this particular instruction, and the instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E. And as I told us earlier, we are to use this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. So this is question number 20, and the sentence here says survivors of the wrecked ship were rescued in a dash. Survivors of the wrecked ship were rescued in a dash. A, sailboat. B, lifeboat. B, a lifeboat. C, motorboat. D, powerboat. E, speedboat. And we'll talk of a sailboat. Is a boat propelled by a sail or sailor, by a sailor. The lifeboat, a lifeboat is a boat designed for saving the lives of shipwreck or people involved in shipwreck. The motto boat is a vessel driven by engine. Then powerboat is a small, fast motorboat. So speedboat is a fast boat. It's a fast boat, usually small, for 1 to 8 persons. So by this analysis, so if the survivors of the wrecked ship were rescued by dash or in a dash, then the only definition of a boat, we have mentioned series of boats, 5 types of boats, and the only boat that point to saving or life saving is lifeboat. So option B is correct. So we can now say that survivors of the wrecked ship were rescued in a life boat. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2020 English objective past question number 21, and the instruction here says that choose the word that is most appropriate interpretation for each of the following sentence. And the sentence here says, at 90 my mother-in-law is still in the pink. So, and this question is from what we call idioms, and in idioms, to be in the pink means in good health. So option A say beauty, B say free, C say healthy, D say opsy, E say resourceful. So by this interpretation of this idiomatic expression, which simply means to be in good health, therefore option C is correct. So it means that at 90 my mother-in-law is still in good health. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 22, and to this question the instruction says choose the word that is most appropriate interpretation to the following sentence, and we're using this instruction to answer question 21 to 30, and by this instruction we get to know that the question is from what we call idiomatic expression. So the topic is from idiomatic expressions. So, and the sentence says the detective has been ordered to keep tabs on the suspect. This means that he was ordered to the suspect dash. The detective has been ordered to keep tabs on the suspect. So, and to keep tabs means to keep tab means to keep a check on someone or something. And option here say guide, option B say interrogate, option C say investigate, option C say monitor, option E say torture. So, and if you look critically, you find out that option D, which says monitor, and option A, which says guide, are synonymous in nature, but we cannot use option D in this expression because of the nature of the sentence, because the sentence says detective has been ordered to guide the suspect, that is to keep tabs on the suspect, to focus on the suspect. So that's why we're using option A. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. So now welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question, question number 23, and the instruction here says choose from the options letter A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation for each of the following sentences, and we're using this instruction to answer question number 21 to 30. And to this sentence, the sentence says he had to butter his wife in order to get more money. He had to butter up his wife in order to get more money. This means that he had to dash. The idiomatic expression here is butter up. Remember that we are talking of idiom. So the topic is from idiomatic expression. So you have to butter up his wife. So butter up means someone who flatter someone usually to get something from him. So option A say blackmail her, B say disgrace her publicly, C say flatter her, D say get her more butter, E say make her look attractive. So from the interpretation of butter up, we find out that option C is correct. So to this expression, option C is correct. So he had to flatter our wife in order to get more money. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question. question number 24, and the instruction here says choose the options letter A to E, the one that is most appropriate interpretation for each of the following statements. And we're using this instruction to answer question number 21 to 30. And the sentence here under question number 24 says the new candy is sold a dime a dozen. This means that the candy is dash. The new candy is sold a dime a dozen. So this question is from idiom, and the idiomatic expression here or statement is a dime a dozen. And when you say a dime a dozen means something that is common or worthless. Then option A says available, option B says cheap, option C says quoted, option D say expensive, option E says scarce. So when something that is common, by the definition of a dime a dozen, something that is common, it means that it is cheap because it is available. Then option B is correct. So correct option is option B. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past questions, question number 25. And to this question, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation for each of the following statements. And this instruction, we're going to use it to answer question number 21 to 30. So this is question number 25, and to this question the sentence here says he came hat in hand asking me to feed his kids. He came hat in hand asking me to feed his kids. This means that. Now remember that we are talking about idiomatic expression, idioms, and our focus is hat in hand. And for something to be in hat in hand means to be humble or to have immunity in apologetic way. So option A say he couldn't wear his hat again. Option B says he was asking for favor with humility. Option C say he was asking for food with his hat in his hand. Option D say he was ordering me to feed his kids. Option E say his kids were hungry. So by the explanation of hat in hand, the correct option here is option B. He was asking for favor with humility. Look at it here. He was asking for favor with humility. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question, question number 26. And to this question, the instruction says choose from the options letter A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation for each of the following statements. So we're using this instruction to answer question number 21 to 30. And this question is coming from a topic called idiom, and this sentence here says the children had to walk to keep the wolf from the door. The children had to walk to keep the wolf from the door. The children had to walk to keep the wolf from the door. This means that the walk in order to dash. So the focus here is keep. There is walk to keep wolf. Now to walk to keep wolf simply means to prevent to prevent poverty. That is, to prevent poverty and hunger. So option A say avoid being punished, B say avoid hunger, C say catch fun, D say chase the wolf from the house, E say please their parents. So by this explanation we have hunger from it. So option B is correct. So the correct option is option B. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question, question number 27. The instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation to each of the following statements. And by using this instruction to answer question number 21 to 30, and it is from a topic called idioms. The statement say the other boys were quick to run away from the garden, leaving Ade to face the music. The other boys were quick to run away from the garden, leaving Ade to face the music. This means that he was left to dash. The idiom here, or the idiomatic statement here, is face the music. And to face the music simply means to bear consequence, or alone. So option A say bear the consequence, option B say dance alone, option C say enjoying the stolen fruits, D say entertain the gardener, option E says identify the other boys. So from the interpretation of face the music, so we find out that option A is correct, bear the consequence alone. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question, question number 28. And the instruction to this question says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation for each of the following statements. And this instruction is to answer question 21 to question 30. And the statement here says the minister means business when he said lazy staff should be sacked. The minister means business when he said lazy staff should be sacked. This means that the minister was dash. So, and our focus of idiom is on me business. So to Me business means to pass pass serious serious message serious message. Then option A means aggrieved, B say disappointed, C say partial, D say proactive, E say resolute. Now the only word that relate to pass, that is to take a serious decision, serious decision, is resolute, that he has made up your mind to take a particular action or to convey serious intent. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Now welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 29, and the instruction here says choose from the options letter A to E the one that is the most appropriate option for each of the following statements. This instruction is to answer question 21 to 30, and the topic is from idioms or idiomatic expression. And the statement here says Sandra's knees turned to jelly when the principal summoned her to his office. Sandra's knee turned to jelly when the principal summoned her to his office. This means that she was dashed. So, and the focus of our idiom here is turned to jelly. And when something turns to jelly, or to turn to jelly means to become nervous. So option A say expectant, option B say happy, option C say hopeful, option D say nervous, option D E say sad. So from this explanation we find out that D is what relates to the explanation of 10 journey. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 30, and the instruction here says choose from the option lettered A to E the one that is the most appropriate interpretation for each of the following statements. And this instruction is to answer question 1 to 30. So this is the last question we'll be answering under this question, and the statements say the judgment delivered by the chief judge was above board. The topic is from Eden. The judgment delivered by the chief judge was above board. This means that the judgment was dash. The focus of Eden is above board. Above board means beyond doubt. So option A say acceptable, B say bias, C say credible, D say faulty, E say lopsided. So for something to be above doubt, that is, it has the element of acceptability. So option A is correct. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. And question number 31. The instruction to this question says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest in meaning to the italicized. So we are using this instruction to answer question 31 to 40, and the italicized word here is stored. And so this question is coming from what we call synonyms in English. So, and the sentence says the absence of the principal suspect in court stalled the trial. The absence of the principal suspect in court stalled the trial. And when we talk of stall, the word stall means delay. Yes, stall is from delayed. So an option A say accelerated, B say advanced, C say delayed, D say hindered, E say prepared. When we say accelerated, means something that promotes something. Advanced, something that aid something. Then also delay means retarded or stalled. The hindrance means problem. Then prepare means helped, and so on. So with this analysis, find out that option C is correct. So we can say that the absence of the principal suspect in court delayed the trial. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 32. And to this question, the instruction says choose the options lettered A to E, the one that is nearest in meaning to the word in italicized. Then the italicized word here is squeezed. And the sentence says the chairman denied that he was squeezed by the police. The chairman denied that he was squeezed by the police. A. Arrested. B. Beaten. C. Detained. D. Interrogated. E. Searched. Now when we talk about squeezed, means examination or to cross is a mine, and then we are looking for the synonyms, and remember that we are looking for what? Synonym of this word from this option. And when we talk of arrest is the same as detain or said. Then beating is let's say flog. Detain is the same as arrested, and the interrogator means cross examination. Cross examination. Then searched means to find. So if you now look at the meaning of quiz, you find out that interrogate is, so can I say that the chairman denied that he was interrogated by the police. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 33, and the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest in meaning to the word in italics, and then we're using this instruction to answer question 31 to 40, and the word italics here is called responsive, and the statement says we find most practices in our culture responsive. We find most practices in our culture responsive. Option A means acceptable. Option B says annoy. C say arcade. D say attractive. E say disgusting. Acceptable. When something is acceptable, it means that it is good, it is nice. When something is annoying, that it is provocating or irritating. Then when something is archaic, it is old or out of fashion. When something is attractive, it is charming. Something that is charming, something that is good looking. Then something that is provocative is vile, is disgusting, and responsive means something that is vile, something that is disgusting in nature. So the option that relates to the word repulsive here is disgusting. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco English objective past question number 34, and to this question the instruction says choose the from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest a meaning to the word in italics. Then the instruction here is to answer question 31 to 40, and this is question 34, and then the italicized word is passionate. Passionate is the word that is italicized, and the statement says the philanthropist is passionate about the community of the development of his community. The philanthropist is passionate about the development of his community. The philanthropist is passionate about the development of his community. So we are looking for the synonym of passionate of this word. So an option A say pathetic, B say consigned, C say enthusiastic, D say happy, E say worried. And when we talk of worried means when you are worried, it means that you are afraid. When you are happy means is synonymous to joy. The intrusive means strong belief. Strong belief. Then consigned means to be passion or passionate or to have passion. Apathetic means to be sympathetic or worried. Then the same thing here, you can also talk about freight and so on and so forth. So the word that is replaced this passionate is consigned. So one can say that the philanthropist is concerned about the development of his community. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 35, and the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest a meaning to the word in italics, and this instruction is applicable to question 31 to 40, and the word that is italicized is imperative. Imperative is italicized, and the statement say it is imperative for government at all levels to encourage scientific research. It is imperative for government at all levels to encourage scientific research. A say advisable, B say good, C say necessary, D say optional, D say E say wise. And when we talk of wise means is synonymous to smart. Optional means is synonymous to alternative. Then necessary means important. When something is important. Good means nice. Then advisable means point of correction. It's a point of correction. So the word that can actually replace imperative is necessary, because imperative means something that is vital, something that is very important, vital. So something that is vital is called necessary, is important. Something that is vital is also important. So important goes for this. So it is important or necessary for government at all levels to encourage scientific research. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 36, and to this question we have this instruction which says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest a meaning to the word italicized, and this instruction is to answer question 31 to 40, and this is question number 36, and the word in italics is arcane. Although some people pronounce it as akin. So and the statement say the writer's diction is akin to Charles Dickens's. The writer's diction is akin to Charles Dickens. Option A say constructing with, B say different from, C say inconsistent with, D say same as, E say similar to. And when we talk of arcane means related. or something that is similar. So this construct means say. Construct means difference. Then difference is applicable. Then inconsistent, that is this not usual. Then same is self-explained. This is where we have similar. So we can say that the writer's diction is similar to Charles Dickens's, that is to that of Charles Dickens. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past question number 37. And to this question, the instruction says choose from the options letter A to E the one that is nearest in meaning to the word in italics. And then this instruction is to answer question 31 to 40, and the word in italics is renounced, and the statement, and remember that we are talking of synonym in this place, and the statement said the student renounced his membership of the group. The student renounced his membership of the group. A continued, B kept, C maintained, D retained, E withdraw. And when we talk of renounced is synonymous to give up. Give up is the same as resigned. Then is also similar to surrender. And we have continue. Continue cannot be the synonyms to renounce, because continue means flowing. Then kept means preserved. Then maintained means obeyed. Then retained means continued. Then withdraw means surrender or give up. So it means that when you renounce, you withdraw. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past question number 38. And to this question, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that is nearest in meaning to the word in italics. And this instruction is to answer question 31 to 40 under this English examination paper. And this is question number 38, and the word in italics is what we call affirmed. Affirmed is italicized in this statement or this sentence, and the sentence says the witness affirmed his testimony during cross-examination. The witness affirmed his testimony during his cross-examination. Option A say contradicted, B say denied, C say disavowed, D say maintained, E say supported. When you contradict is the same as self opposition when you contradict what you said. Then denied is the same as disavowed, and when you disavow, it means that you denied what you said earlier. Then when you maintain, it means that you stood you stood your ground. That is, you maintain your ground. Then when you support, it means that you agree or concord or affirmed. So support is in line. So we cannot say that the witness supported his testimony during cross examination. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco English Objective Past Question. Question number 39. And the instruction to this question says, choose from the options letter A to E, the one that is nearest in meaning to the word in italics. So this question is coming from synonyms in English, and then the italicized word is demise. So is the word that is italicized, and the statement say the demise of our uncle affected the family. The demise of our uncle affected the family. The demise of our uncle affected the family. Then option A, adoption. Option B, arrest. C, death. D, disappearance. E, retirement. Of course, as we all know, demise means when someone die. So, and it is common in our everyday conventional expression. So death is synonymous to the demise. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 41. To this question, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E, the one that is most appropriately complete each sentences. And we are using this instruction to answer question number 41 to 70. And the sentence here in number 41 says the wealthy businessman dash a yacht. The wealthy businessman dash a yacht. A, has. B, have. C, is having. D, was having. E, will be having. First of all, option C, D, and E are out of context. In respect to this statement, these options cannot function grammatically in respect to this statement. Now let's consider option A and B. The wealthy businessman dash a yacht. Now we cannot say the wealthy businessman have a yacht, because first of all, have is plural in nature, is plural, and the article a here tells us singular, or gives us this picture of a singular noun, because even the noun that comes after the article a is in singular form. Then two, the subject of the sentence, the wealthy businessman, is taking the position of third person pronoun, and in third person pronoun we use what we call as in a singular form. So the correct option here is option A. The wealthy businessman has a yacht. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 42. So this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each of the sentences. And so we're to use this instruction to answer question 41 to 70. And today's sentence, the statement says make sure you use a dash soap to beat. Make sure you use a dash soap to beat. A, antiseptic. B, antiseptic. C, antiseptic. D, antiseptic. E, antiseptic. Now, what this question is trying to test is to test, okay, let's say this question is to test spelling skill, and then in option A you notice that we have what we call CE, option B we have SE, option C we have PP, option D we have SS, option E we have Y. So and the correct spelling of antiseptic is option A, option B rather. Option B is the correct spelling, is the one that has the correct spelling of the word antiseptic. So we can now say that make sure you use an antiseptic soap to beat. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question, question number 43. So this question, this instructions, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence, and to use this instruction to answer question 41 to 70. And the statement here says the principal discovered to his dismay that at 9 o'clock a.m. only dash teachers were in the school. The principal discovered to his dismay that at 9 o'clock a.m. only dash teachers were in the school. Option A few, B a little, C few, D little, E some. Now when we talk of some, this some here is adjective, and we cannot say some because the word only cannot complement some. Then little, we cannot use the adjective little to complement only. And also, when we talk of little, we can say little ones. So that refers to the situation where we can use little. We can say the little boys are here. Then when we talk of a few, option C, we can also use the word few without article that will determine it, which is article. Then we can a few, a little also, but grammatically we can say that the principle discovered to is dismay that at 9 o'clock a.m. only a few teachers were in the school, because the word a few means small number of teachers that were in school. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. So now welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 44. And to this question, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to A the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70. And the statement here say it is important for you and dash to be here. It is important for you and dash to be here. It is important for you and dash to be here. Option A, himself. B, I. C, me. D, myself. E, they. Now this question is coming from pronoun. And remember, in pronoun we have what we call pronoun cases. And under pronoun cases we have what we call subjective case, and we have what we call objective case of pronoun. Now it is important for you and dash to be here. We cannot say they, because by this expression the statement point to two persons, and you cannot say it you and they again. No, because they, it's a plural form. It is plural, and the plural form of you, of I, yes, plural form. Then myself is a reflexive pronoun. So you cannot say it is important for you and myself to be here. No. And me is objective form of pronoun, me. So I want to talk of objective form of pronoun. Objective form of pronoun cannot begin a sentence or start a sentence, and for that reason me cannot function in this sentence. You cannot say it is important for you and me to be here. No. Then himself is also a reflexive pronoun, so it cannot function in this statement. So it is important for you and himself to be here. No. Then option B, now it is important for you and I to be here. For you and I to be here. So I is a subjective form of pronoun. A subjective form of pronoun. So subjective form of pronoun. So you can rewrite this statement that it is important for I and you to be there. It is important for you and I to be there. So R is the correct option. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 45. Then to answer this question number 45, we have this instruction which says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is applicable to question number 41 to 70, and the statement here says the dog waged dash tea on sighting the man. The dog waged dash tea on sighting the man. Option A say eat. Option B say eat. Option C say eat. Option D say eat. Option E say eat with apostrophe. So the eat with apostrophe in option E is in plural form. The plural form of the determinant it. Then the it in option D indicates possessive, that is, it is a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun. That is the interpretation of. Then it apostrophe then s in option C is the same as option A, which simply means it is. Which simply means it is. Then option B modify itself. So the subject of the sentence here is the dog. Then the wage is a verb. Then the tail belongs to the dog. So it means that the dog possesses the tail. So the dog wage its tail on sighting the man. So option D that indicate possession or indicate possessive pronoun, or that indicate that the tail that the dog waged in sighting the man belongs to the dog. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 46. And to this question, we have this instruction which says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is to answer question 41 to question 70. And the statement here says Amanda is the dash of the two girls. Amanda is the dash of the two girls. Option A, more wiser. Option B, most wise. Option C, wise. Option D, wiser. Option E, wisest. Now this question is from what we call adjectives, particularly what we call comparison of adjective. That is where this question is coming from. And under comparison of adjective, we have what we call word. We have what we call comparative. Then we also have what we call superlative. Now the normal word or the first form of this adjective is wise. is wise, then the comparative nature of wise is wiser. Then the superlative form of wise is wisest. So that's why option A and B is out of content or debate to this question. So we have wise, wiser, wisest, and the sentence say Amanda is the dash of the two girls. So if the first girl is wise, then the second girl is wiser, then Amanda will be what? Wisest. So option E is correct. So Amanda is the wisest of the two girls. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective password question number 47. And to this question we have this instruction which says choose from the options lettered A to A the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is applicable to question 41 to 70. And the sentence here say my father trims his dash regularly. My father trims his dash regularly. So the subject here is singular and the verb here is also singular. But this question number 47 is to test spelling skill. Is to test spelling skills. So option A say mustache, B say mustache, C say mustache, D say mustache, E say mustache. So the correct spelling of mustache, because when we talk of mustache means the air, the air between one's nose. So and the correct spelling for this is option D. So my father trims his mustache regularly. So option D is correct. Option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 48. So this is a question. We have this instruction which says choose from the options lettered A to A the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is applicable to question 41 to 70. And the sentence here say bring dash books on that shelf. Bring dash books on that shelf. And option A say every, B say this, that is plural, this. Option C say this, which is singular. Then option D say those. Option E say which. So this is singular, why this is plural. So we cannot say bring every books, because the determinant every goes with singular verb, so every cannot function in this expression. So every is wrong. Then option B, bring these books on that shelf. Why we cannot choose this plural, option B, to fit in this expression grammatically is because the expression entails a demonstrative pronoun that. So it means that the speaker here is demonstrating to the listener that bring dash books on that shelf. Now we are talking of plural, yes. So that This is to enable an average English learner to know that the correct option here is not the plural this, not the plural form of this, because we are talking of books which is in plural form. Then this here cannot function because there is a tone of demonstration which is that chef. Then singular this cannot function, of course, because the noun here is in plural form. Then we cannot use which because the statement is not actually in explanatory form, but we can choose the, because the plural that is an indication of singular demonstrative pronoun. Then the plural of that is those. So that is singular, those is plural, and that is singular demonstrative pronoun, while those is plural demonstrative pronoun. So we can now say bring those books on that shelf. I hope you can see the expression bring those books on that shelf, because it is a demonstrative statement. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 49, and today's question we have this instruction to guide us, and the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence, and this instruction is to answer questions from 41 to 70, and the sentence says the recruitment exercise dash last month, the recruitment exercise dash last month, the recruitment exercise dash last month. Option A say began, B say begin, C say begins, D say began, E say has begun. So when we talk of began, it is the past form of begin. Then begin is this is present form, then begins is the present singular form. Then began is the past participle form of begin. Then while has begun is the present past participle. Now in this contextual analysis, what you notice is that this statement or the action of verb is yet to be completed. Yes, it's yet to be completed, so we cannot use the past tense of begin. So we cannot say the recruitment began last month. No. Then we cannot say the option B, we cannot say the recruitment begin last month. The action have started, so the action of begin have commenced, so we cannot say begin again. So we cannot say the recruitment exercise begins last month. No, because begins is the past singular form of begin. Then the correct option here is begun. So the recruitment exercise began last month. It's just like when you say go and you say gone, and went. Now let's assume that maybe a visitor come to the house and ask, where's your mom? You now say, my mom went to the market. It's wrong. You cannot say my mom went to the market, because the action of go has not been completed. Is that my mom has gone to the market. Gone, because the action of go has not been completed. So in this expression also, the action of begin has not been completed. So our correct option here is option D, because the action of begin by the analysis of this statement has not been completed. So we cannot say the recruitment exercise began last month. So option D is correct. So it is not what the way people say it outside that matters in grammar. No, it is what the standard or the rule of grammar says that matters. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. To know, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 50, and the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence, and this instruction is applicable in answering question 41 to 70. And the sentence here say he hasn't gone out today dash E. He hasn't gone out today dash E. This question is from a topic in English we called tag question. Remember that in your English class, tag question. And one of the rule for tag question is that when you have a negative statement, your tag will be positive. And then the second rule says that when you have a positive statement, your tag will be negative. So if you look at this statement very well, you find out that this statement is in its negative form. He hasn't. That is, hasn't here is a construct of what? Has not. So we can say he has not gone out today dash E. He has not. So not is a negative word. It's a negative. And remember that we also have what we call n in English expression. So he hasn't gone out today dash E. A did, B has, C hasn't, D have, E haven't. So since in the statement we have negative, then the positive or the correct option that is would be in positive form to this hasn't or has not is has. So we can now say that he hasn't gone out today as he. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 51. And to this question we have this instruction which says that choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. And this instruction is to answer questions 41 to 70 for us. And to question number 51, the statement says the pig is restless in its sty dash it. The pig is restless in its sty dash it. So this question is from what we call tag question in English. Tag question. And the rule for tag question is that positive statement takes negative tag. So and the statement here is positive, so and the attack would was negative. So option A say didn't it, B say does, C say doesn't, D say is, then E say isn't. So and the verb here is positive, then we need a negative tag, so the correct option would be option E, isn't it. The pig is restless in his style, isn't it. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 52, and the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence, and we are to use this instruction to answer question 41 to 70. And the sentence here say John's father has just bought a dash car. John's father has just bought a dash car. This question is from adjective. It's from adjective, and it is what we call compound adjective. Compound adjective. Compound adjective. Option A say brand new blue Japanese sports car. Option C say brand new Japanese blue sports car. C say brand new sport Japanese blue. D say Japanese blue sport brand new. E say new brand blue sport Japanese. So the in compound adjective, we talk about the call, the product, then the color, and then the country of the product. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos so we cannot say that. Welcome, this is English Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 53. So this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately complete each sentence. So this instruction is applicable to question 41 to 70, and here in question number 53 the sentence says the Lagos Trade Fair dash annually. The Lagos State Fair dash annually. Option A are head, B is head, C is holding, D may be holding, E was head. And you know this statement is for what we call perfect past participle statement. So since the statement is of this nature, then we can now say that it cannot be are because it is one, then it cannot be is old, it is not continuous, then we can not say may be holding, and cannot say was old because the action is an annual stuff. So the correct option here is head. So the Lagos State Trade Fair is held annually. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 54. The instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence, and this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70. And the statement here says Shola runs dash. Shola runs dash. Option A, run the feed before breakfast twice. B, run the feed twice before breakfast. C, run twice the feed before breakfast. D, the feed ran before breakfast twice. Option E, the feed twice ran before breakfast. As a matter of fact, option D and E is out of content, so they are not even grammatical, so it is not in order with the rule of grammar. Then option A, B, C, because runs is to runs by the law. Verb modifies itself. Noun, adjective, adverb. So in this content, this verb here modifies run, the adjective. So the adjective run. So we have here, we have here, we have here. Then the field, the number, that is the standard, the number twice the feed before breakfast. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question. Question number 56. To this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E, the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. And this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70. And in question 56, the statement here said the carpenter drove the nail dash the piece of wood. The carpenter drove the nail dash the piece of wood. You see, the word drove is a verb. Drove is a verb, and it is the past tense of the verb drive. Drive is so, and this particular verb is what we call intransitive verb. So I want to talk of intransitive verb is a collection of verb or a verb that fail to transfer its action to an object. So now if I say the carpenter drove the nail dash the piece of wood, and the function of this verb is not to affect any object, then now say option A, around, B, beside, C, into, D, onto, D, under. So by the analysis or the condition of this verb is what? Into. The carpenter drove the nail into the piece of wood. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question. Question number 57. To this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E, the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. And this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70 of this English paper. And in question 57, the statement says she took a snap dash lunch. She took a nap dash lunch. She took a nap dash lunch. Nap here means short sleep. So now, so the statement have explained itself. A, after. B, at. C, by. D, for. E, upon. Then Now let us now rewrite the statement. Okay, she took a short sleep. Is it at lunch, or by lunch, or for lunch, or upon lunch? It was after lunch. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 58. To this question, the instructions say choose from the options lettered A to A the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. So this instruction is to answer question from 41 to 70. And 58 says he left the house early dash returned late. He left the house early dash returned late. A bet, B so, C still, D therefore, E thus. Now bet is used in construct of a of a pre of a previous idea. So bet cannot function in this statement. Then so, therefore, and thus means the same. Mean the same. Except still. So we can now say that he left the house early, still returned late. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Afternoon. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 59. To this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. And this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70. And in question 59, the newly promoted general marched dash and saluted the president. The new promoted general marched dash and saluted the president. The new promoted general marched dash and saluted the president. Option A briskly, B dejectedly, C reluctantly, D slowly, E sluggishly. Now if you look at option B to D are negative in nature. But all are what? Adverbial words. Then including option A. Option A is also adverbial, but briskly means fastly. So the general cannot salute the president dejectedly, because dejectedly means sadly. Then reluctantly, without happiness, you just do it. Then slowly and sluggish means almost the same thing. They are used interchangeably, except briskly, which means fast. So we can now say that the newly promoted general marched fastly and saluted the president. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 60. And to this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. This instruction is to answer question from 41 to 70 of this examination paper. And question number 60 says the director and his staff dash arrested last week. The director and his staff dash arrested last week. The director and his staff dash arrested last week. A are being, B is, C was, D was being, E were. Now, under the rule of grammar, number 3 rather, it says when two subjects are connected together by conjunction like hand and pointing to the same person, the verb must what? Singular verb. So an average student will know, since it is last week past tense, the answer will be were. No, so it cannot be is, because we are talking of past tense. Then are being, no, then we cannot say who was being. Was arrested last week, so the director and his staff was arrested last week. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our video. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 61. The instruction to this question says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. And to use this instruction rather, to answer question 41 to 70, and question number 61 says the goalkeeper and captain of the team dash very well. The goalkeeper and captain of the team dash very well. Option A says are playing, B say play, C say playing, D say plays, E say we are playing. Very wonderful question. Under the rule of grammar, rule number 3 tells us that if two subjects are connected together, because in this statement we have two subjects. Subject 1 is goalkeeper and subject 2 is captain. So, and the rule says that if two subjects are connected together by coordinating conjunction and reference to the same person, the verb must be singular. So I actually expect that the examiner or the person who actually set this question to add what we call played. But now, since we have option A, are playing cannot, the adverbial phrase are playing cannot be the correct option to do. We cannot say the goalkeeper and captain of the team are playing very well. No, because the goalkeeper and the captain is one person. So our subject is singular. Our subject in this expression is what? Singular. The same person that is the goalkeeper is the same person that is the captain. That is what this statement is saying, that the goalkeeper and captain of the team dash very well. So since we have singular subject, then our verb must be what? Singular. So we need singular verb in this. So and the singular verb here is option D, which says plays. So we can now say the goalkeeper and captain of the team plays very well. Now to clear the doubt here is that this statement is different from the goalkeeper and the captain of the team dash very well. So now, so it's different from this. The goalkeeper and the captain dash very well. Now we can now, in this one, we can say that the goalkeeper and the captain of the team play very well. So the play here is plural, while the play here is singular. The difference is that the captain in this statement is different from the goalkeeper. It's not the same person, but in this particular expression, the goalkeeper and captain is one person. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 62, and to this question the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. This instruction is to answer question number 41 to 70, and question number 62 say rice and stew dash my to know. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 63. The instruction to this question says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence, and this instruction is to answer question from number 41 to 70. And to number 63, the statement here says my brother packed dash apple and biscuits in my lunch box. My brother packed dash apple and biscuits in my lunch box. Option A say A, option B say a few, option C say an, option D say some, option E say the. Now we cannot use option A because the dash here, the space here, the word that follows the space is apple, and by the rule of grammar, that is grammatical rule, when you have a word from vowel or that begins with vowel letter, and sound the same in its vowel form, then an is used. So it is wrong to say a apple. It is wrong to say the apple, although depend on the situation. But a as an article, we cannot use a as an article in this expression. We cannot use the. as an article in this expression because we don't know the apple that the speaker is talking about. Then we cannot use a few because there is no s attached to apple here. Despite that there is s attached to biscuits, our interest is not on the biscuits. Biscuits here is just a conjunctional word. That's why there is this conjunction that connect apple with biscuits. So biscuit is already in plural form, but we need an article that will enable us to pronounce this word apple correctly. So we cannot use a few, we cannot say a, we cannot say the, we cannot say some. It's an apple. So option C is correct. So we can now say that my brother packed an apple and biscuits in my lunch box. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 64, and to this question the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence, and this instruction is to answer question 41 to 70 of this examination paper. And the statement in question number 64 says the manager asks dash of the workers would be in office at the weekend. The manager asked dash of the workers would be in the office at the weekend. The manager asked dash of the workers would be in the office at the weekend. A, which. B, who. C, whose. That is who with an apostrophe s. Then option D, whom. The option E, whose. First and foremost, whose is not an English expression, and in a special situation we can refer to it as a construct, that is shortening of an English word or phrase. Maybe for instance, who is, then you construct it, then you now have this apostrophe. That is what can happen in special situation. Then whom and whose are like, similar, or that same. Then we cannot use who here because who here is a relative pronoun that represents human or a person. So the manager asked who of, imagine, the manager asked who of the workers. No. So the adjective, the correct adjective here is which, because the manager is only trying to find out that the manager asked which of the workers will be in the office at the weekend, not who of the workers. So option A is correct. So the manager asked which of the workers. And now let me sound this. The reason for this wish, because under direct WH we have what called direct WH question and indirect WH question. Now is to tell you that there are many or there are other alternatives. For instance, you cannot ask which is your name, which is your name. Have you wonder why people don't ask? But why is it that what is your name? Have you wonder why it is like that? Because what is specific is specific. Then which, it means that there are many options that are available in respect of the question asked with which. And that's why if you look at workers, there is s, so it is in plural form. The word workers is in plural form. That tells you that there are many. So, and that is the reason why we say which is the correct pronoun to be used in this expression. So option A is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 65. And to this question, the instruction here says choose from the options lettered A to E, the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. This instruction is applicable to question number 41 to 70, and here we are considering question number 65. And the statement under question number 65 says the prince is under the dash of the uncle. The prince is under the dash of the uncle. The option A say papillon. Option B say patterns. Option C say partisan. Option D say pavilion. Option E say protige. Now, when we talk of papillon, papillon simply means to breed on something, particularly dog. Then when we talk of patterns is not an English word, is word out of circulation, so we cannot discuss patterns is not an English word. Then partisans means to engage in something, particularly politics. Then pavilion simply means to make shelter available. Then protige, first and foremost, protige here is a French word. We have the English version too. The English version of protige is tells the same spelling, but without hyphen on the two letter E. Because if you look at option E, on the first letter E after the T there is an hyphen on top, then the E after letter G there is an hyphen on top. That tells us that it's a French word, but the English version of protige does not take an hyphen. So this is a French word, and if both the French and the English version have the same meaning or the same definition. I want to talk of proceed. Proceed means a person who method someone or who guides someone as the person grows, particularly an older person who is experienced or who is age, then guiding the younger one or the young fellow. So with this analysis, we can say that the prince is under the protection of the uncle. That is, he grew up under the uncle as a child, then up to adolescent stage, then from adolescent stage to adult stage or adulthood. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past question number 66. And to this question, the instruction says choose from the options lettered A to E the one that most appropriately completes each sentence. This instruction is applicable to question number 41 that we have answered to question number 70. And this question is set from what we call speech. There's a topic in English class called speech, and under speech we have what we call direct speech and indirect speech. Take note of that. So the question covers direct and indirect speech. Now the direct speech under question number 66 says, I have been living in Spain for quite some time, he said. Then the indirect speech now say, he said that he dash living in Spain for quite some time. Now we have to look out for the correct verb of time. Remember, under the class of verb we have different classes of verb or adverbia. Let's say adverbia rather. We have classes of adverbia. We have adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of manner, adverb of frequencies, and also and so forth. So we have this. So I have been living in Spain for quite some time, he said. Then he said that he dash living in Spain for quite some time. Option A, had been. B, has been. C, have been. D, is. E, was. Now first and foremost, the statement did not tell us if the speaker actually change environment, so we cannot use force. Say I've been living. So living here, the verb living here tells us that it is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. That is what this living is telling us. Present continuous tense, not past tense. So since it is present continuous tense, then the indirect speech will now be, he said he has been living in Spain for quite some time. And that option, that will be what? Option B. He said that he has been living in Spain for quite some time. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past question number 71. The instruction here say fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. So now this instruction is to answer question from 71 to 100, and this question is from what we call register in English. It's from register, and this register is from what we call crime. It's under crime. So, and the question number 71 says, at the station, the officer on duty took down 2 dash. At the station, the officer at duty took down 2 dash. A. Comments. B. Observations. C. Remarks. D. Report. E. Statement. In station, officers don't take comments. The officer don't take observation, although they look, they observe, but they don't pencil down observation. The remarks also. Remarks is just like a compliment, and they don't take it down. But in the form, there's a certain form that they give to complainants, and that under the form there is where they wrote remarks, but it is not the primary function of an officer on duty. Then reports, they don't take down reports. Yes, they only take down statement, and that's why whenever you go to station, they'll ask to come and write statements. So what you write is called statement, or what they take down from complainant or from accused fellow is statement. So they always say, come and put down statement, come and put that statement, come and put statement. So with this analysis, option E is correct. So you can now say that at the station, the officer on duty took down 2 statements. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2018 English objective past question. Question number 72. And the instruction to this question says, fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of options. And this instruction is to answer question from 71 to 100. And the statement here says, at the station, the officer on duty took down dash from the dash. Now remember, we say in question number 71, we said that we said that the officer on duty took down 2 statements. That is 71, 2 statements from the dash. A. Accused. B. Complainant. D. Defendant. C. Prosecutor. E. Suspect. Now when we talk of accused, that is the person that the person blamed for the loss or for whatever. Then complainant is the person, let's say, person who complain, who did the complain. Then defendant, person who defend. Then prosecutor, person who prosecutes. Then suspect is the same as accused person. So, and when there is a loss in a particular environment, the person who go to station and give statement is the complainant. So option B is correct. So we can say that complainant, that is, at the station the officer on duty took down two statements from the complainant. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question. Question number 73 says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options, and this instruction is applicable in answering question number 71 to 100. And to this question says at the station the officer on duty took down two statements, as we have answered in question number 71, two statements from the complainant, as we have answered in question number 72, complainant, whose wallet was stolen and the dash, whose wallet was stolen and the dash. So at the station the officer on duty took down two statements from the complainant whose wallet was stolen and the dash. Option A, intervener; B, observer; C, passerby; D, spectator; E, witness. And as I've told us, this register is from crime, and in register we have related term. So under crime you can't say spectator, because spectator are a group of people who watch movies. So that is spectator. Then passerby is like mob, people who just on their own. Then observants are people who are on special tasks. The intervener means somebody, that is a person who intervene. Then option E is a witness. So, and when we talk of case as related to this, they always call on witness. Witness simply means an eye person or eyewitness. Let's say eyewitness, somebody who was there when the incident happened. So we can now say that at the station the officer on duty took down two statements from the complainant whose wallet was stolen and the witness. Now you remember where we are coming, this two statements. So one is for the complainant and the second statement is for the eyewitness. Somebody who was there when the wallet was stolen is an eyewitness. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question. Question number 74, and the instruction to this question says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. And to this question, this instruction is to answer question from 71 to 100. And the statement here says the next day they all appeared in dash court. The next day they all appeared in dash court. Option A I, B a magistrate, C a supreme, D an appeal, E and industrial. Now, a case of this nature rather, that is between 2 or 3 fellows, 2 to 3 persons at, let's say, at local environment, is handled by magistrate court before it will get to high court. And remember that we have levels of courts. We have the magistrate, we have the high court, we have the federal high court, you also know that. Then we also have the appeal court, then we have the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the land. So, and by the time we read further, we find out that it is actually a magistrate court. So the next day they all appeared in magistrate court. So option B is correct. So the next day they all appear in magistrate court. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco year 2018 English objective past question number 75, and in answering this question we have this instruction which says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options, and this instruction is applicable to questions from 71 to 100, and here is 75, and which says the next day they all appeared in dash court, and we have answered that we said magistrate, where the accused was formerly dash, A, arrested, B, charged, E, examined, D, interrogated, E, presented. Now, before an accused fellow will be taken to court of law, he has been arrested. So arrested has taken place before now. So it has assumed that he has been arrested or arrested before now. So we can't talk about arrested here. Then charge, before an accused fellow could be charged, it means that he or she is guilty of the offense labeled against him or her. Then option C say examined. Yes, you examined, or what the court does when an accused person appear in a court of law is to examine the fellow, not to interrogate. Interrogation comes from the complainant, maybe complainant, solicitor, or lawyer. Then the clerk is the person who presents the accused person. That is, so the presentation is the clerk. But what the court does generally is to examine the person, to see, to find out if the person is guilty of the offense, can't charge against him or her, and so on and so forth. So can I say that the next day they all appear in magistrate court where the accused person was formally examined. That is, there was cross-examination of him or her as regards to the case or offense he was accused of. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question. Question number 76. And today's question, the instruction here say fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. This question is to answer question from 71 to 100. And the statement here say the next day they all appear in magistrate court. We have answered this. Magistrate court, where the accused was formerly examined. We have answered this. Examined, to which he pleaded not guilty, but after the magistrate had the dash. You see the reason why I would say it is not high court or supreme court or appeal court, that it is magistrate court, because that's why it's always advisable to read further before you make choice of your option when you are answering questions under register. So the next day they all appear in magistrate court, where the accused was formerly examined, to which he pleaded not guilty, but after the magistrate had the dash: A. Confession, B. Evidence, C. Presentation, D. Submission, E. Testimony. It is not confession. You only make confession maybe to somebody you wrong or in the church. The evidence means material proof, so you can't say material proof in court of law. Then presentation is not the answer here. Then submission is not the answer, because he proved not guilty. There is testimony. So but after the magistrate had the testimony, yes. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 77. And the instruction here says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. And to this question, this instruction is applicable to question from 71 to 100, and it is a topic called register in English. And I've said earlier, this register is under crime. Then the statement here say, although the accused could be dash. Although the accused could be dash. Now, although is a tone of light contradiction to the previous statement, and the previous statement says that to which he pleaded not guilty, but after the magistrate had the testimony of the witness. Although the accused could be dash: A. Acquitted, B. Bailed, C. Detained, D. Discharged, E. Released. Now, since judgment has not taken place yet, the accused person could be bailed on condition. So option B is correct. The accused person could be bailed, but on condition. So the court can allow the person to go home, then reporting or coming to the court for court hearing on condition. So they can. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Hello, good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 78. And to this question, the instruction here says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. This instruction is to answer question from 71 to 100. And the statement is say although the accused could be dash, and we say here because we've answered, we say it could be the accused could be bailed on one was available to do that for him, that is on the condition that there is somebody that will do that for him. Thus he was dash, a confined, b consecrated, C imprisoned, D incarcerated, D remanded. When we talk of confirm, it is something that has to do, that is to narrow, that it is a narrow stuff. Then when we talk of constrict, it means to limit. Then C imprison means to locked up. Then incarcerate means to lock away. Then reminded means to send accused to cell or a prison. So thus he was remanded, that is it will still be in that cell if there is nobody to stand for him. So option E is correct. So we can say although the accused could be bailed, no one was available to do that for him, thus he was remanded. So if there's nobody to do that for him, to bail him, he will remain in the custody of the police officer. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 79. And the instruction here say fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. And this instruction is to answer question from 71 to 100. And this is question number 79. And the statement say although the accused could be, we have answered to say it could be bailed, no one was available to do that for him, thus he was reminded in a dash. There in camp, it can be camp, in cell, no, not in cell, guard room, not in guard room. Then reformatory, not reformatory, but what, in prison, in what, in in prison. So in a prison. So option D is correct. Thank you, and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English Objective Past Question, question number 80. Question number 80. And to this question, the instruction say Fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. And this instruction is to answer questions from 71 to 100. And number 80 says the warden took him back to the prison. You know the reason why I say question number 79 is prison, not camp, not cell. So the warden took him back to the prison where there were other accused of crime. Criminals. A. Criminals. B. Culprits. C. Detainees. D. Hoodlums. E. Offenders. We cannot say criminals because when you are if you are an accused person, you are still under suspect. So until the court find you guilty, so it's still under suspect, so it's just an accused person, so we cannot say criminals. All the people in the prison are criminals. No. Culprit means somebody who has stated something. The detainees means people in the prison are awaiting trial. So hoodlum is not part of it. Then offenders, wrong. Then with this analysis, so the correct option here is option C. So we cannot say that the detainees. So we cannot say the warden took him back to the prison where there were other detainees accused of crime. So option C is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more videos. Welcome, this is Neco, year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 81. Question number 81. And the instruction here says fill each numbered gap with the most appropriate of the options. So this question is to answer question from 71 to 100. And the statement here says, while in the prison, he narrated his story to the other. While in the prison, he narrated his story to the other. Option A, accompanies. Option B, associates. Option C, colleagues. Option D, inmates. Option E, partners. An accomplice is an associate is an associate who aids crime, that is, who help the other person to commit the crime, or who assists the person to allow the crime to take place. The associate is almost the same with accomplice, although associates also have a different definition called friends. So colleagues is the same as friends. Then partner is also the same as friends. But inmate means people that one meets in the prison cell, or people who meet one in the prison. And that's why the statement here say, while in the prison, he narrated his story to the other inmates. So option D is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. This is Neco year 2018 English Objective Past Question. Question number 11, and the instruction here says complete each of the following sentence with the most appropriate of the options. lettered A to E. So, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20, and this is where the use of English lies. And the sentence here says Teniola got to the cinema early enough but couldn't get a dash at the Busk office. Teniola got to the cinema early enough but couldn't get a dash at the Busk office. So option A here say bill, option B say pass, option C say receipt, option D say slip, option E say ticket. Option A, when we talk of bill, bill means payment that one is expected to pay. The bill also means a written document that has not been passed into law. But when we talk of pass is just like a toll gate fee. You know, in Lagos, like a Lekki Igbe to Lekki phase 1, there is a toll gate. When you get to a particular toll gate, you have to buy a pass or pay for. Some people pay daily, some people pay weekly, some people pay monthly. So, and those people that pay for monthly and yearly, they usually have a pass. So it's like a toll gate fee. So, and that is what pass is. Then receipt is a document that is issued to a buyer, maybe a buyer of a particular consignment or product. Then slip is a paper that contains information about something. Then ticket, when we talk of ticket is a short paper that allows one into a theater hall. So by this sentence we find out that cinema here is same as theater hall or theater house. So Teniola got to the cinema early enough but couldn't get a ticket. So ticket is the correct option. A ticket at the Busk office. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good morning, welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 13. The instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. And the sentence here says she contracted dash because she was promiscuous. She contracted dash because she was promiscuous. Option A, diarrhea. Option B, gonorrhea. Option C, malaria. Option D, tuberculosis. Option E, typhoid. However, typhoid cannot be contacted by being promiscuous, because being promiscuous means having multiple multiple sex pattern or partner sex partners. So we cannot contact she cannot contact typhoid by having multiple sex partners. Then she cannot also contact tuberculosis as a result of many sex partners. Then she cannot also contact malaria by having many sex partners. Then the same thing applicable to diarrhea, but she can contact gonorrhea by having many or multiple sex partners. So we can say that she contracted gonorrhea because she was promiscuous. So option B is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is Neco year 2019 English objective past question number 14. The instruction here says complete each of the following sentences with the most appropriate of the options lettered A to E, and we are using this instruction to answer question 11 to 20. And the sentence here says my grandmother knitted a sweater with colorful dash. My grandmother knitted a sweater with colorful dash. Option A, fiber. Option B, leather. Option C, nylon. Option D, thread. Option E, yarn. When we talk of fiber is a single piece of a given material. That is fiber, take from cotton. Then leather has to do with a tough material. Leather is a tough material produced from animals. That is where we get leather. Then nylon is self-explained. It is used for carrying goods or whatever. Then we'll talk of thread is a long and flexible form of material. Then we'll talk of yarn is a thread that has been spun spun and then used for for knitting. So by this explanation, we find out that the only option that has this element of knit is option E. So my grandmother knitted a sweater with colorful yarn. So option E is correct. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos.